think of this 6 weeks ultimatum to the president now over the same insecurity matter?
The ultimatum is not realistic, and it's not a reflection of the gravity of the crisis, the security crisis in the country. I had thought they should have given the president a 7-day ultimatum.
Will 7 days be realistic?
Because within 6 weeks, there may really be no National Assembly complex to return to. Schools have been closed down. Yesterday, we had a call to the bus ceremony. The venue has to change. And parents were asked not to, turn up because of the seriousness of the situation. So I had expected the Senate or the National Assembly members to take this matter very, very seriously. But I can understand. I mean, they are going on vacation for the next 6 weeks. But you can't talk of a holiday or a vacation when your house is on fire. And that is the situation in Nigeria today. That is the situation in Nigeria today. And from what you could see, the protest yesterday transcends political affiliations. And, it's a general crisis. And it shouldn't be seen by the presidency as an attempt by the opposition to embarrass. If members of the advanced team of the president are attacked and killed, and members of the presidential guard are killed, it is a serious crisis. And the criminal elements are threatening. I mean, can you imagine the temerity to threaten that they are going to kidnap the president of the country? So it's not enough to say, oh, this is laughable. What are we doing? What is the government doing to allay the fears of Nigerians? For instance, I was traveling to Abuja last week. And quite a number of colleagues, members of my family, were wondering, what is so urgent that you are going to Abuja? Please be careful in Abuja. You only say that in a war situation. And if care is not taken, if we continue with the lackadaisical attitude of the political class, we're going to be in trouble. You can't talk of elections next year if the situation is not arrested, and not gently too. The economy is in crisis. Where are you going to get money? From what we are being told by the central bank now, where are you going to mobilize the fund, even to acquire weapons? So it is a very serious crisis that requires an emergency session of the National Assembly.
But is it really feasible to impeach the president? By the way, you said the political class, but this latest move, do you think it is actually feasible to go the whole hog to impeach the president?
You see, by virtue of Section 14, subsection 2, subsection 2 of the Constitution, the welfare and security of the people shall be the primary purpose of government. Once the welfare of our people has been sacrificed, security is under serious threat. In fact, the National Assembly has been slow, extremely slow.
What more could they have done?
In setting the engine in motion for impeachment.
And with Chamberlain, with regards to impeachment, will the National Assembly be able to pull off what it takes, to get senators and lawmakers at the lower chamber across party lines to impeach the president?
Because everybody is under threat. You listen to them on a regular basis, including APC senators, APC members of the House of Representatives. Many of them are saying they cannot go home because their homes, their states have been taken over by terrorists. So it cuts across party lines. And the crisis in the country is a national one. And you know, the authorities will have to go back to the drawing table, because we can't go on reading press statement by the presidency when Nigerians are kidnapped, or when terrorists are asking family members of abducted people to pay ransom to the tune of 100 million per person. You can't do that when there is a government in place. The payment of ransom openly, it is a confirmation of the near collapse of the government. And there should be no sentiment here. We should all be worried as a people that we never went so low. Even during the Civil War, there were areas that were well secured. But today, I mean, recently we saw the attacks on military institutions in Kaduna. And that is a fortress.
You know,